You're listening to 5 Minutes of English with Laura Pickens, a short podcast about the way we actually talk, like for real. I wish you could have known. Hi, my name's Laura. I'm an American living in Russia, and this is a big lesson I have for you. If you have been struggling with understanding conditionals or modal verbs, especially when we talk about future in the past, this podcast is going to clear up a lot of things and make this a lot easier for you. So let's dive in. The main idea of this lesson is if you want to make a verb past, but it is not the main verb of the sentence, we're going to make it perfect. Let me explain. For example, if you want to make a verb past, you just make ed or the second form. I want, now I wanted, past. But what if the verb we want to talk about is not the main verb of a sentence? And I know you might be thinking, where else do we use verbs? We actually have quite a few. Let me give them to you in examples. I want to make dinner. To make dinner is not the main verb of the sentence. It's in an infinitive clause. Usually these follow some specific verbs like the word want. What if we want right now that we did something in the past? Yes, you can say, I want that I made dinner last night. But what if we want to keep it in the infinitive form? We're going to make it perfect. I want to have made dinner last night. We made it perfect. We use the verb have plus the third form of the verb, have made. I want to have made dinner. We understand because we've made it perfect that it is something in the past. Another place that we use verbs not in the main part of the sentence is with gerunds. I love making dinner. Making is a gerund. It's a verb with an ing ending. What if we want to make this past? We're going to make it perfect. We're going to use have with ing plus the third form of the verb. I love having made dinner last night. I right now love that I made dinner yesterday. Another place that we use this type of construction is when we're translating a particular form of Russian grammar into English. Having made dinner yesterday, I was able to enjoy the day off. Having made makes it understood that this action was in the past, it's finished before the next thing happened. Let's go back to the whole reason why I bring this up to my clients. And that is because they struggle with third conditionals and modal verbs. I would go to the park if it wasn't raining. This is happening right now. It is raining right now, but in a hypothetical world, I would go. And it's understood that it's in the present tense, but we have this in the past tense, a different construction, which doesn't exist in the Russian language. If it hadn't rained last weekend, I would have gone to the park. These are a lot of verbs in this construction, and it is sometimes difficult to wrap our heads around this. But if you have the feeling of would have gone means past, because we can't turn modal verbs into past constructions. We can't say willded or shoulded. We can't add any endings to them. So when we can't make the main verb past, we use perfect. I would have gone is a past form of this modal verb. I hope this insight into the idea of how we use perfect beyond just the main verb of the sentence will help you understand spoken English, especially when you don't have the time to really parse it and break apart what's happening in a sentence to understand, oh, they're not talking about now, they're talking about the past. That's the first goal. The second goal is for you to be able to create your own sentences using this idea. If you want to test yourself to see if you really got the idea, you can join me on my private Telegram chat where we have extra exercises and you have access to me to ask me any question you'd like as if I were your personal private tutor. You can join me at laurapickens.ru/podcast or the description is in the bio, and I will see you in your next lesson. Goodbye.